Good evening, everyone. Namaste. Lovely to see you again. Good to start on the mat, seated, any comfortable seated position of your choice. Of course, you can use a cushion or a prop to be even more comfortable, or be with your back against the wall if you prefer. So let's start with closing the eyes. And let's start with noticing the breath. Start inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's notice the points where our buttocks, maybe, or part of the legs are touching the floor, the mat. Notice your spine. See if you can take an inhale, deeper inhale, expand your abdomen and lengthen through the spine, nice and tall, from to the crown of the head. As you exhale, maintain the length of the spine, but relax the shoulders down, away from your ears. Make sure your hands are nicely relaxed on your knees. Start relaxing the muscles of the face as well. No tension there. And then try to rethink about your day without any judgment. And then see if you can slowly put that aside and just bring your attention to the breathing. So each time you inhale, you expand your abdomen. Maybe you hold the breath slightly at the end of the inhalation. As you exhale, you get rid of what has been of the day, of the tension, the worries. And maybe we bring the belly button towards the spine at the end of the exhalation, engaging the core. When you're ready, go back to your inhale. Inhale whatever makes you feel good, happiness, peace, joy, relaxation, love. And when you exhale, get rid of all the things that you don't particularly like, anger, jealousy, hate, whatever comes up, worries, fear, and so on. So you breathe this way a few more times, settling it in your space. Slowly the outside will fade, and you'll be more focused on yourself. If you start initially thinking about your physical body in this moment on the mat, and then expand this awareness to your thoughts, to your inner being, to your feelings and sensations. Trying to maintain this connection as much as possible during the practice. If you can leave your eyes closed during the pauses so you don't get distracted from the outside. Excellent. We start with inhaling deeply, lengthening through the spine. And as we exhale, we just simply drop the chin towards the chest, relaxing the shoulders down, holding it briefly. And then as you exhale, you bring the chin up to the center, you relax. So again, inhale, lengthen to the spine, drop the chin down, hold the breath if you can. And when you exhale, relax the shoulders, bring the chin to the center. And last one, inhale. Exhale, come back to the center and relax. Let's take a side stretch for the neck as we inhale. We start moving the right ear towards the right shoulder, and then we exhale here. Hold it maybe for a couple of breaths. Come back to the center as you inhale. As you exhale, bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale again, right ear, right shoulder. We can use the right hand to place it on the side of the head. It's not pushing down, it's just simply applying a gentle pressure. The neck is very delicate, so you need to be careful. Inhale, come back to the center, exhale, relax. Inhale again, exhale, left ear, left shoulder, maybe the left arm comes up, and you relax the left hand on the side of your head. Another breath, inhale, exhale, release, come back to the center. For the full round, for the full stretch of the head, we take an inhale, as we exhale, we drop the chin down, and then we do circles, make circles with the head. Maybe imagining we're drawing circles in front of the face with our nose. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. Next one, when you finish the circle, just drop the chin down towards the chest. And when you're ready, go the opposite direction, so left. Inhale up, exhale down. Very good, come back to the center, relax. And then let's do the shoulders. So as we inhale, we bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Maybe we use the palm of the hands to press them down on the knees. Maybe we look up, need a stretch in the lower back. And exhale, we relax. We move the hands forward. We drop the chin down. We bring the belly button towards the spine, curving the back like when we do the cat. Inhale, come back to the center. Again, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, move the hands a little bit more forward, just sort of seated cat. Exhale fully here as you inhale, come back up. Last one, stretch your shoulders and exhale. Inhale, come back all the way up to the center and bring the right arm up. And as you exhale, left hand to the left, stretch to the side, trying to keep the arm in line with the ear, the hip. Relaxing this left elbow so you can go deeper. Inhale, come all the way up, use your core, exhale, relax. Inhale, left arm up, exhale, stretch to your right. Try to avoid lifting the left knee up, keep pressing it down, and slightly higher if you need to, and then exhale again, go deeper into the palms. Use your core as you know to come all the way up, and exhale, release. Excellent. Inhale, right arm up, exhale, right hand behind your back, left hand, right elbow. Exhale, let's push this right arm to the left, and again we can side twist here. Maybe a couple of breaths so that the body adjusts to the pose. Inhale, come back up, exhale, release. Other side, inhale, left arm up, left hand behind the back, right hand, left elbow. Exhale, stretch. So we bring the left arm more to the right, using the right hand. Try not to move the neck too much. Keep the alignment of the spine. For a side stretch, take an inhale as you exhale, stretch to your right. Come back to the center as you inhale, release. Shoulder stretch, hands on top of the shoulders with the thumb on the back and the rest of the fingers on the front. Let's make circles as we inhale. Let's bring the elbows up. As we exhale, bring them down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the movement on the shoulders, moving up. Come back to the center, a little bit away. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Release the palm of the hands on top of the knees. And then we can place the hands in prayer. We can rub them together, create lots of heat and warmth and energy. Let's place the hands on top of the face, closing the eyes, relax. And release the hands down. Let's move the feet together. Doesn't matter if you can bring the heels very, very close to you, just do your best. Hands can go under the feet. You can start moving the knees up and down. Okay, trying to keep the alignment of the spine if you can. Let's see if we can leave the knees pressing down into static pose. And maybe hinge forward from your hips. Go slightly forward, feeling the stretch on the back. Breathe a few times here. It's quite hard position for your inner thighs. You can bring your hands forward here as well with the fingers press away. So the mat is trying to use a wall. You want to press away from this wall, relaxing the head as well. No tension on your head. Let's come up as we inhale. And exhale, we're going to stretch the legs forward. It's nice. If you shake the legs, hopefully you can see me. So we can just let the legs down, the feet. Just remove all the tension that you have accumulated today in the legs. Excellent. I'm going then to flex the toes away and then toes us 2 times. Just warm up the calves, feet. Okay. We can then move into a twist. So we're going to keep the right leg straight and bend the left leg, and placing the left foot on the inside of the right leg. We're going to flex the right toes. Okay. We're going to inhale, bring both arms up, and as we exhale, we're going first to go down, then we move into a twist later. So feeling the stretch of the back of the right leg. If necessary, we can bend the leg. And enjoy the stretch. The hands can be placed on the shin, not necessarily on the foot. If you're struggling, relax your neck and your shoulders and hinge forward from your hips. Okay. From here, we're moving all the way to the left with the hands. And slowly we are coming up into a twist, placing the right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind. Keep the right toes flexed, nice and tall as you inhale. As you exhale, twist, look behind. Breathe deeply into your abdomen. Close your eyes, relax what you can relax. If you notice any parts of the body tense, send the out breath there to soften, make things smooth. If we can come to the center using the core, bring it both hands up. And exhale, hands in prayer all the way down. Good. Swap. Stretch the right leg, bring the right foot in. First, we're going to do the forward fold. Be sure you're sitting nicely, nice and tall. You can inhale, bring both arms up. Stretch, lengthen, exhale, fold all the way down. Doesn't matter where your hands go, just see what you can relax the head, the shoulders, hinge from the hips. Bend your leg if you need to. When you're ready, we're going to move the hands to the right and then slowly come up into the twist, left hand behind me, right hand behind. Keep your left toes flexed. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, looking back behind your right shoulder. And make sure you use your core, bring the arms up as you name, hands in prayer. Exhale. We come to the center. Still seated. We're going to shake the feet, yeah, release the ankles. So we can place one hand on the ankle of the right foot and the other hand, you can go underneath the opposite way, yeah, like that. And then basically just shake your foot. Get rid of all the tension. The foot to go floppy and relaxed. And when you're ready, we can swap and do the other way. Yeah. So it might have a different way, but you can get hold of your ankle and then you think and just notice that your foot is really loose and you can shake it. Okay, very good. Let's now come into child pose. So on the knees, we can have the hips stacked over the knees and sit back, or have something placed under your buttocks. Slowly relax down, stretch your arms forward, relax your forehead on the mat or on the block. Keep pushing your weight towards the heels, relax your head. Inhale, expand your abdomen, exhale. You can use the Ujjayi breathing to listen to your breath here. And a lovely stretch on your back. You can swing and move slightly from side to side as well, helps to release even more. Few breaths here. Slowly relax the arms alongside the body, palm of the hands are facing up. Keep breathing here. And the breath where it's needed. Maybe it's the lower back which is pulling, maybe it's something else. So use the breath to help your body to release the tension. And also the mind. You need to get rid of something that you don't like. Just use your breath. Now, if for the stretch, we are interlocking the hands, the fingers behind the back, and we're going to stretch the arms and try to bring the arms high behind the back. Okay. You can increase this, bringing the shoulder blades slightly together, bringing the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Very nice. Let's place the forearms into the mat. Let's come slightly forward, spread the fingertips nice and wide. You will have the arms parallel with the shoulders aligned over your elbows. You're going to stretch the right leg back and just move simply back and forward. And the same on the left. And from here, we are going to come into a tabletop. We're going to do 3 cutting cows. Inhale, drop the belly down, ahead, shoulder blades are closer. Exhale, move into pat. Inhale, exhale. Two more action is nice. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Relax, come into a neutral tabletop. Very good. Let's go into now, again, the forearms down with the shoulders aligned over the elbows. Let's stretch one leg at a time. Let's come on our tummy. We can place the top of the feet down and spread the legs slightly. And stay here in Sphinx for a few breaths. If you want a further stretch of your neck, as you just stay in the pose, you can drop the chin down and then move your head to the side. Now just keep your neck still. Maybe looking slightly ahead. Pressing the hips down. Yeah. We're trying to come slightly. Relax down. Place the hands on top of each other. Look in one direction. Place maybe the left to the right cheek under your hands. Move the hips from side to side. Okay. See if we can do a little bit deeper back bend. So rather than, or you can do the same. You can do Sphinx again. Otherwise, place the hands closer to your chest, elbows in. Inhale, exhale, peel your chest off with the arms still a bit bent. Yeah. And hold it if you can, breathing in and out. Let you come down. Excellent. We're going then to come into a downward facing dog. So we can tap with the toes under straight away. We can come on the knees first. Otherwise, we'll come into a plank and then push into a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we can pedal the feet. Moving up, relaxing the head, weight on the heels, hips high, strong in your arms. Let's find more of a static downward facing dog. And stretch the calves and the toes, so we come on the tiptoes as we inhale, and as we exhale, we bring the heels down a few times. Coming down, and the hips to the right, bringing them back to the center, and move them to the left a few times. Right, pedal the feet again. Hip, body. Very good. From here, let's see if we can bring the right leg up into a three-legged dog. And then slowly we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee down. Come up using the core. Maybe bringing the arms up. And exhaling, calf to see the arms. Look up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, come all the way down here. Start moving backwards, stretching the front leg. Maybe we move the hands a little bit more behind. We can lift the right toes and then tip. Sorry, tap, not tip. Coming all the way forward. Let's do the full pyramid so we can stretch both legs together. We can look ahead as we inhale, lengthening, exhale, fold towards the right leg. Of course, you can have the legs slightly bent if they don't want to stretch completely. Inhale, exhale. Right. You can always use the inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Time, last one, we're going to come back down on the left knee. Excellent. We can come up again. We can bring the arms up as we may, and then we can twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. The arm is straight. You can look at your right hand. If you want, you can release the left as well. Keep squeezing the legs together so you can balance. Bring the right arm down, Both arms up as you inhale, look up, and exhale all the way down. Lovely. Come back in child pose. This time you can widen the knees, bring the big toes to touch, sit back and stretch down. Breathe deeply. Not on time. Let's come back on the tummy. You can do Sphinx, you can do Cobra, or you can try the upper facing dog. So the hands in the upper facing dog, that will be closer to your ribs. Okay, elbows are still in, neck is long. We can inhale as you exhale, peel everything up, stretching the arms if you're doing this, and maybe lifting the thighs as well. Looking up. Inhale, exhale, stretch back again, child pose, so we stretch the back. On your tabletop, and then tuck your toes under, push yourself up into the facing dog. 3 breaths here. Hopefully you're more confident in the pose and more stretched. As we inhale, we lift the left leg up for 3-legged dog. And then we bring the left foot in between the hands. The right knee goes down, top of the right foot goes down. Can come up here. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, look up. Spread your fingers, yeah, nice and strong in your hands and your arms. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, come all the way down here. So stretching the front leg. Hopefully I can remember every single step. Try to lift the left toes and then tap them a few times. Coming forward. Then the full pyramid, tucking the right toes, stretching both legs maybe. Taking it in, maybe looking ahead, exhaling, folding towards the left leg. And you can stay here or keep lengthening your inhale. Exhale, going maybe deeper towards the left leg. Try to keep the right hip forward here, yeah, so the hips are in line. Bending the front leg, dropping the right knee again down, coming back up here. Bringing your arms up as you inhale, and as you exhale, twist into the left. The right hand on this outside of the left knee, the left hand can be placed on the left hip. You can stretch the left arm behind and maybe the right arm forward, looking behind if you feel balanced, otherwise look ahead. It's quite tricky, this position. Keep squeezing the legs together, strong in the core. Bring both arms up as you inhale, as you exhale. Now we can come to the front of the mat to simply bringing this right foot forward, yeah, creating the momentum, bringing it forward and coming into forward. Relaxing the head, keeping the knees bent if you need to, yeah, or legs spread. And the knees and slowly come all the way up, rolling the shoulders, lengthening through the spine and the crown of the head. Finding Tadasana here, nice and tall. Close your eyes, find the balance on both feet. Breathe deeply. You can Incorporate some visual breathing. So you imagine the breath is coming from the soles of the feet, reaching the crown of the head, and when you breathe out, the breath goes all the way down, escaping from your fingertips and your toes, all the soles of the feet. And of course, we can visualize the lovely light here as well, as we inhale and exhale, bathing and permeating all of our being. On all levels, we're lifted, energized, we're calm. At the same time, we need to stay in balance with the eyes closed, noticing all the other sensations. Of course, try to accept all the thoughts which come up. Let's do a few warriors now. First, we stretch, fully stretching the arms up, looking up. If you want, you can come on your tiptoes, but look ahead as you do it first, because it's more tricky. And exhaling, relax. As we relax, we bring the hands down, and then we open up into warrior two. Okay, hands can be down first, maybe to start with. Then you lift the arms up, look left towards your left hand. Bring the weight on the outside of this right foot, and you try to open this left knee so it's not too in. Should be able to see your big toe when you look down at your toes. Okay. Let's move into warrior one. So if you move into warrior one, we can move the arms that way, turn the foot slightly and sink down. You can even reduce the stance and come a little bit more forward. Now the hips are facing forward. We can move back into warrior two. And then we move into soft warrior. So we inhale, as we exhale, we move into soft warrior. We go deeper, maybe to this front knee. Straight on your arms, look up if it's comfortable. Stretch the front leg, keep the left arm as it is. Then move both arms parallel to the mat, palm of the hands are facing down. Let's do triangle. We take an inhale, as we exhale, we shift the body to the left, and then we open up the right side. We're not going that way. We stay open. Doesn't matter how far down we go. It's better to be here like this than be there like that. Yeah. So listen to your body all the time. Every day is different. Use the core to stay lifted. Inhale, maybe come a little bit higher as you exhale, maybe go deeper. Work with your body and your breath. You can even use a break here for support to the book. Excellent. We come up very slowly. We turn the left foot so both feet are in line. We bring the arms up. 5-pointer starts. We can look up here. And then we hinge from the hips, bringing the spine in parallel to the mat, and then we keep traveling all the way down. Here we can widen the legs a little bit more, so we can go lower. Maybe relax the crown of the head into the mat, with the forearms into the floor. Breathe deeply here. Come up halfway, start moving your feet closer together until you know there is a point where you know that you'll be able to come up. So you bring the hands onto the hips and you come all the way up. Very good. And then we bring the feet together. Maybe bring them a little bit closer and we can jump. And then we go to the front of the mat. For me, would be the other side, so you can see me better when I do the word. So inhale, let's stretch the arms up. You can come on the tiptoes again if you want. Reach, reach, reach. And then bend the knees, bring everything down. Start opening up into warrior two. Arms parallel to the mat. Open this knee. Place the weight on the outside of the left foot. See if you can bring this knee in line with your ankle, if possible. And when you look at your foot, you should be able to see the big toe. Otherwise, it means the knee is too much in, to open. Same for this hip. So breathe, relaxing the shoulders. Well done. The next move will be warrior one. So this arm can go down, both arms come up. This back foot might turn a little bit, and you can lift up slightly so you can move it and adjust yourself into the pose. You can look up here. Yeah. Move back into your warrior two. So you change the orientation of this foot, maybe move the leg. Move into soft warrior, inhale, exhale, soft warrior. Inhale, exhale, stretch the front leg. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Both arms are down, preparation for triangle to the right this time. So inhale, exhale, shift the body to the weight to the right, and then come down into your triangle, which, as I said, doesn't matter. You can be here, you can be lower. Just try to keep this left side open. And you can look down anytime you get tired with the neck, or you look up if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Tummy tight. Another couple of breaths here, if you can. And then slowly, as in the call, you come up. Then bring the hands in prayer, and we bring the feet to the outside so we can sit in prayer squat, where we can press the palm of the hands together, align the elbows with the wrist, press, sink. Open the knees, nice and tall, nice and straight with the shoulders over the hips. You feel your legs. Stretch up the arms to 5-pointer start. It's in prayer again. On the hips, and bring the feet closer together. And then a little jump. Brilliant. Let's look at the time. So we can now go on our seated again. So we can just come into Tadasana first. And then inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Look ahead. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and come to a seated. Keep your feet into the mat. Place the hands behind your knees. Bring your upper body slightly backwards. We start feeling your tummy working. Lift both legs if you can, otherwise you do one at a time. And then, of course, if you are familiar with both, you can just stretch your arms forward. Yeah. Holding very tight tummy muscles. Trying to reach forward with the hands so you come higher. And then you can come back to a seated. It's a little bit of a hip cradle the baby. So fold the left leg, bend it, get hold of your right foot and knee. Otherwise, you can place your arms here. Otherwise, you can place your right foot in the crease of the left elbow, right arm underneath. Nice and tall. Move from side to side. Other side. Just nice to do a little bit of hip stretch. So for the back. So we're now going on our backs for final stretches, and then we can relax. So we're going on our backs, just checking the time. Yep. Slowly go backwards, fighting the descent. Let's keep the left leg straight and let's hug the right knee to the chest. Let's bring the right knee towards the right shoulder. Also all the way to the left so we can come into a twist. Come back to the center, hug both knees to the chest. And then bring both knees towards your shoulders. Stretch the right leg in front, hug the left knee to the chest. Bring it towards the left shoulder. All the way to the right for the twist. Using the right hand to push the left knee down. On the way up, hug both knees to the chest. Stretch both legs up, flex and bend. The toes, feet. Relax your legs, shake them. Place the right foot down, place the left foot on top of the right knee. Recline, pitch your pulse. Bring everything closer to you. Relax the shoulders. Shake the legs. Point, flex. Left foot down, right foot on top of the left knee. Recline, pitch on this side. Excellent. Let's place the soles of the feet together for cobbler pose. Stretch the arms above the head. Be very mindful what can be behind you. And then you can relax your hands on your hips. You can create a diamond shape with your index fingers and your thumbs, and place the shape around your belly button and relax the fingers there, relax the shoulders, move the head from side to side. And then come back to the center and relax. Using your hands, you can bring the knees up. Option here to stretch your back a little bit more, maybe just hugging your knees. Yeah, you can move from side to side. Otherwise, you can take flowers a bit deeper. Now come, illustrate, let's move here. So you just come in a little bit deeper on the back. You can support your back with your hands. Here. Relax the shoulders, bring the weight into the shoulders. Keep your legs straight. Be careful not to move your neck. And then, of course, when you're ready, just unfold from the pause, you hug the knees. Side to side. And then slowly relax, stretching the legs. Front. If you're having a full body stretch, join the feet together, the legs together, stretching the outer of the head. Stretching the tummy and relax. Now we can relax in Shavasana. You can have your legs on the wall or on the sofa. You can sit. You can play your own music. You just connect to your breath, taking a few deep inhales and exhales. So big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your attention to the physical body on the mat. Feeling the body really heavy. With each breath out, you feel your body heavier and you sink more and more into the floor. Heavier and heavier. Let's see if we can notice now the lightness of our bodies. So imagine your body is light, like a feather. Almost like you can float off the floor. Bring your attention to your toes and notice all your 10 toes. Notice your toes attached to the rest of the foot. And then think about breathing through the soles of your feet. So you inhale, you're breathing through the soles of your feet. And you exhale through the soles of your feet. Think about your abdomen. Notice the up and down of your abdomen. When you inhale and exhale, And then think about like you're breathing through your abdomen. Let's move our attention to the hands, noticing all 10 fingers. Where the fingers get attached to the hand. Notice the sensations in your fingers and your hands. Think about breathing through the palms of your hands. Inhale through the palm of your hands and exhale through the palm of your hands. Nice and relaxing. Back to the normal breathing when you want. Just try not to force your breath too much. Just sort of let go now of everything, including the breath. Slowly now, you can bring your awareness to the present moment, with your physical body. Slowly bringing the attention to your hands and your feet. Try to bring some movement there. Start relaxing and keep maybe relaxed, and keep maybe start moving and stretching a little bit, maybe yawning, smiling, noticing the effects of the practice, how the practice made you feel. Slowly making our way to a seated position, but first you can spend some time on one of your sides so it's not too abrupt, the seating, the transition to seating. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Keep yawning like I'm doing if you need to. Still, yawning is a release as well. Means also that you are relaxed, I suppose. Or bored sometimes. Hopefully this is not the case. So we can then finish the practice with a little intention. Just hands in prayer. We can think of something for the near future or something long term, entirely up to you. Thank you very much. Should be very grateful and so proud of yourself. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. See you next week.